Puposes hits it in the air to center. We will see you tomorrow night.
Sports have a way of bringing us all together. It entertains us at its purest. It agonizes us to a point where we can no longer explain our emotions. But most importantly, it has the ability to make us witness moments we will never soon forget and moments we can't wait to relive. Like Mark Cuban once said, we in the sports business don't sell the game, we sell unique, emotional experiences. We are in the business of letting you escape. We are in the business of giving you a chance to create those shared experiences. We as a group not only wanted to analyze this statement, we also wanted to analyze ways that sport properties from around the world utilize various marketing concepts as tools to share the emotional attachment that sports creates, rather than only emphasizing the final outcome. The hierarchy of effects model is a marketing concept where consumer interest is separated into three phases: think, feel, and do. The think phase can be explained by a consumer that is generally aware and knowledgeable on a product but may not be yet interested. Next, the feel phase, which involves developing likeness and a particular preference for a product of interest. Finally, the do phase is explained through a consumer's actions. In other words, the consumer's beliefs towards one product are strong, they then impact one's purchasing behavior. A second concept that helps define the HOE model are the psychological ABCs. They consist of these following psychological adjectives: affective, behavioral, also known as cognitive, and cognitive. The affective targets the mental process informed by emotion. The cognitive focuses on the psychological driver of purpose, will, and action. And lastly, the cognitive, the process that pays attention on the mental action of acquiring and designating knowledge and information.
They said rules are rules. Don't stop and stare.
Toss that bat 30 feet into the air.
Don't flip your bat. Respect the jersey. He didn't earn that right. They called him unprofessional. No celebrating. Keep your head down. Flashy, immature, showboat. They said it all.
You don't have to do that. Getting a little tired of it.
Something you do not do in baseball.
No more talk. Let the kids play.
Like we just saw, the ad campaign, Let the Kids Play, previewed various players from a wide selection of MLB teams. The commercial highlighted clips of home run celebrations, ranging from stare downs to bat flips to team scrums resulting in the tearing of one's jersey. In addition, numerous comments throughout the narration portrayed these athletes as unprofessional and disrespectful towards the sport of baseball. However, the ad's main purpose was to shed light on the outdated views of baseball and given the right to these players to act on their own beliefs when celebrating big moments. After all, that's what sports is all about. As we relate back to Mark Cuban's comments, the ad we just watched, and the current clips, we now understand the MLB's desire to sell unique experiences to their fans through these highlights of the game's best players, promoting excitement, fun, and their competitive nature. By combining both concepts that make up the hierarchy of effects model and relating it back to the MLB's Let the Kids Play advertisement, we are now able to demonstrate a thorough example on how this marketing theory can prove to be successful in the sport industry. To begin, the think phase narrows in on the awareness and knowledge of the consumer. In regards to the advertisement in question, it brings awareness of the excitement and exhilaration that is found within baseball to the younger generation of fans. On the other hand, it taps into one's cognitive beliefs and perceptions about the sport. Secondly, the feel phase focuses on creating likeness and preference towards a product. In this case, the product is the experience, the outstanding plays, the crowd's atmosphere, and everything in between. By showcasing this to your consumer, you then have the ability to impact one's affective state, or in other words, their emotion, feelings, and preference towards your product. Lastly, the do phase is where you hope that you've properly utilized this theory in getting your consumers to act on their acquired knowledge and their developed emotions. In a more simple way of putting it, you now want your consumers to show purchasing behaviors towards your product. In the case of the MLB, you want your fans to appreciate the game for more than what it is, in hopes that it translates into actions of attending games in person, subscribing to additional content, acquiring merchandise, and more. To conclude, sport marketing is a continuously growing aspect of the sport industry, and what was just presented, the hierarchy of effects model, is simply one of many approaches there is to market sports and the unforgettable experience that it is. As we are all hoping to see fans enter stadium once more, the importance and value of sport marketing will only grow. In terms of the MLB, emphasizing the new era of baseball can help break the stigma created around the league's older generation and culture. With modernized marketing strategies and effective advertisements, the league may be well on its way of filling those stadiums back up. And in what better way to say it from Ken Giffrey Jr., one of the game's legends, to Mike Trout, the game's current star.
Just let the kids play.